it's Megan and it's Sunday, and like I said yesterday, I thought I might do a haul depending on if I got any good stuff with Chloe when we went to King of Prussia, and I ended up with some really good stuff. Just a few things, but things I'm really excited about. So Chloe and I met up at the King of Prussia Mall, and okay, so for those of you who don't really know, Chloe is my best friend from college. We lived together all 4 years, and basically she's like part of my soul. It's like we're the same person. It is so weird. We were randomly placed together, and she's like my sister. It is crazy. So when I'm driving to King of Prussia, we were gonna meet at Nordstrom. So I'm at the like stop sign to pull into the Nordstrom parking deck, and who is at the stop sign across from me but Chloe? And so I don't know, it's just these weird things that we're on the same wavelength like all the time, and it was just so good to see her. We never get to hang out like just us, and so it was a fantastic day. We girl talked the whole day. We just had so much fun. I have a few stories that I want to share with you guys, but we didn't do as much like actual purchasing as we thought. I was really looking for a black leather jacket, just like a plain moto jacket, because I love fall jackets and blazers, and I just love outerwear. It's like my favorite thing to buy after like shoes and jewelry and makeup and all the other stuff I really like. But jackets are just something I really love to accessorize with this time of year. So I was looking for like a really good, just basic one that I could wear with anything that's good quality, and surprisingly like nowhere had what I was looking for. We looked at Nordstrom, Express, American Eagle, where else? I feel like we looked everywhere, but nowhere had anything. So if you have any suggestions on nice leather jackets that aren't like so expensive, I found the most beautiful one at Burberry, but it was $3,000. So obviously that's never gonna happen, but if you know of like nice brands for leather jackets, please let me know, because I really want something like that in my collection. So we hit up Nordstrom first, and we were just like chatting, so we couldn't really look at first, but then we went to the shoes, which is something we have bonded over for ever since we have known each other, is shoes. So I have been in the market for just a classic pair of nude heels for months, like pretty much all of this year, and even in the past I've been in the market for just nude like pointy toe high heels that I can wear like out to a nice dinner or to work or whatever. And my foot it's like small, it's size 7, but my arch is very high. So I find it hard to get high heels that actually fit really nicely. So we ended up looking at Sam Edelman, which I love his shoes. I think that his aesthetic is exactly me. Like I just love all of his shoes, and the sandals that I purchased from him I guess at the beginning of this summer, I have worn to death. I love them so much with the gold heel. So I ended up getting these. These are called the Hazel in camel leather. And these are the beauties. I really love them. The heel isn't extremely high, which I don't need a very high heel. I am already 5'7", and I don't feel like very sturdy in a very high heel. So this is a good height. I would say this is probably 3 inches. These are the 7.5. I am usually a 7. They didn't have the 7 in this camel color leather, which I love this color. I think it's just a gorgeous shade, especially next to my pale skin. Some nudes are like the same color as my skin, and I don't really like that so much. I like that this is more of that like camel, I would say like more caramel color. I thought that was what it's called, but it's actually called camel. It just has one little like stud thing in the back here, but other than that, they're just very plain. I love the stitching. I love the bottom of it. a gorgeous, gorgeous shoe, and they fit me perfectly. So I was nervous to get the 7.5 because with them being leather, I'm a little worried that they'll stretch a little bit or have more give, but the 7s were extremely tight in the toe area. So the 7s that I tried in a different color. But I absolutely love these. I had a Nordstrom note, so it helped with the cost of them, but I think they're gorgeous, and it's just like that classic pair that I've been looking for. They're not patent, which I didn't want patent leather. And so if these go really well, I think I'll probably get the black ones. So that was awesome to start out the day. It was such a great purchase, and it was like, oh, here's a new pair of shoes. Let me try them on. Okay, love them. Okay, we purchased them, and like all that in 10 minutes. So love these. Had to carry them around all day because it was like the first thing we did. But that was very successful, and finally something that I've been looking for forever I can check off my list. Then, like I said, we went to so many stores. There just really wasn't clothes that appealed to us. Like I don't think I tried on any clothes, and Chloe I think just tried on a pair of the Tom Girl jeans at American Eagle, which I really, really love that style, but she just didn't like it for some reason. But we did end up at Sephora. We went to Sephora inside JCPenney's and the full Sephora. So at the Sephora inside JCPenney's, I wanted to go there because I had a gift card that I got for my birthday. So that's been burning a hole in my pocket. And I wanted to look at the NARS Dual Intensity shadows, the Mercier Caviar Sticks, and just see every single thing that they have to offer. So I went to the NARS section and I swatched all the Dual Intensity shadows. And I picked up this one in Callisto. And I'm wearing this on my lids today, and I think that it's such a pretty color. It's like a light purpley silver. I don't know. It is so gorgeous. It reminds me of Lavish Lavender Color Tattoo. It spoke to me so much at the store, and I really don't have silvery toned shades. Usually I only buy like browns or like darker colors, and so I thought this would be a really fun addition, and I really, really like it today. I used it all over my lid, and then in the crease I just put MAC Quarry, which is a purple tone matte shade. So I'm really, really happy with this purchase, and since I had a gift card, it was like free. Then the rest of the stuff was at the full Sephora, and I have to say the King of Prussia Sephora, which is upstairs, like in between Nordstrom and like American Eagle, they have such good employees. Like at my Sephora near me and at pretty much any Sephora I've ever been to, the employees just, I don't know, they're like not very nice and stuff. Even the employees at the Sephora inside JCPenney, it was just like weird. I don't know. They just weren't very nice. But at this one, they were super, super helpful, and me and Chloe just had a blast going to every single like little section and looking at all the new stuff, because I never really go shopping for makeup anymore, so it's so much fun to go with Chloe and just trying everything. So we both ended up with a little more than we expected, but since we didn't really buy anything else, we were like, let's go crazy. Okay, so I wanted to try one of the new Urban Decay Vice lipsticks, because you guys know I love the Revolution lipsticks. I'm super bummed that they don't have that packaging anymore, because I really don't prefer this new packaging. I think that it looks okay, but it's very like just cheap feeling compared to the really nice Revolution packaging, which was like, it had that nice closure. I just really prefer the other packaging, but that's what this looks like. And I picked out the color Safe Word, which is a comfort matte. So this is, it's a little bit different than anything that I have. It's like a brownie nude, and the formula of course is amazing. So very, very creamy and pigmented, very comfortable on the lips, and it kind of reminds me of Liar, but not as like orangey brown. So I thought this would be a nice nude, and Chloe, compared to other shades that I swatched, Chloe thought that this one would look the best on me. So I can't wait to wear that, and disappointed that they changed the Revolution thing, because I even really like the shape of the bullet in the Revolution lipsticks, but I mean, these are a little cheaper, so that's good. Then me and Chloe are always complaining about how false lashes never work for us, and I gave her those Huda Beauty ones, and she was like, they're gonna be drag queen lashes on me too, because we both have the same problem with like not a lot of space between our eye and our brow. So it's very difficult for us to get false lashes. Like, she's bought all the famous ones and they all are just like crazy. So we saw these in the Sephora collection area. These are called the Audacious number 21, and it comes in nice packaging. I thought that this was pretty nice presentation. These were $10, and I set one of them on my eyes this morning because I didn't want to wear false lashes like on a Sunday. I don't know, just didn't want to deal with that. But that is what they look like, and I think that they're going to be gorgeous. They don't seem too long or too crazy or anything, and my favorite type of lash is when they have kind of like a crossover. Like, I don't know, that I don't really like the wispy look. I always feel like those look raggedy on me or something. So these I just think are gorgeous, and I cannot wait to wear them. Hopefully, I don't know, I've been out of the habit of wearing false lashes, not like I ever really did it very much, but I think these are just going to be gorgeous for like a special night out. And my nail, okay, so all my nails are bare except for this one, because I really wanted to buy this nail polish. It was from Nails Inc. and it was in this some sort of collection. I took a picture of it. Let me see. It was like a British, well, they're all British for the Nails Inc. Okay, here we go. It was called Gloucester Crescent. And so that, it was the display, and I used the display like bottle for this swatch, and it was so gorgeous. Like, I've never seen a nail polish this color, and I really like the Nails Inc. formula, but they had like none left. So I'm really hoping that they still have it on their website so I can grab a bottle, because I want to paint my nails this color like today. Okay, so we both got a pair of these lashes. They were $10, and Chloe texted me when she got home because her and Felipe were going on a date in the city, and she was like, they are awful. And so I don't know what like she thinks is so awful about them, but I really think that they're gonna be nice. We went to the NARS section again, but at the full Sephora this time, and she got a really beautiful, I wish I took a picture of it. It was one of their new like glossy, I think they're glosses, but they're like a highly pigmented gloss, kind of like a liquid lipstick mixed with a gloss. I think that's like the new thing. So she got one of the deeper colors of those, and she looks amazing in those colors. And I picked up a velvet matte pencil that I have wanted for a really long time. This is in Sex Machine, and I have wanted this ever since Michelle 1218 was getting married like a bajillion years ago, and she had this color and Never Say Never. And I have just always wanted to get those. And since Rockugian is one of my favorite lip products of all time, NARS Rockugian, I know how much I really like this formula. So I thought I would finally get Sex Machine. And that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. And so these are just like a pencil, and you do have to manually sharpen them. That is the swatch of Sex Machine, and it is a matte. I love these NARS pencils for the way they wear off. It just leaves the most beautiful color on your lips, and I just really like this tone on me, this depth of color, and I just wanted to get it because I was like in a really good mood shopping with Chloe, and so I was like, let's just do it. So got this, and I'm super, super happy about it. And then the last thing that I was really looking for was a new liquid eyeliner. Like I told you guys, my Jessie's Girl is running out, and I did see when I was looking to link it for that video that it's at Walgreens, and I received a comment this morning on yesterday's video that it is at Walgreens. So I'm gonna have to check there, but before I ever saw any of that, we were at Sephora, and so I was looking at all the different liquid liners. There's not many that are like pen styles, and that's pretty much the only style of liquid liner that I really like. But they had this one at Tarte from the Rainforest of the Sea collection that's called So Fine Micro Liner, and this packaging is just so pretty for the box. Chloe was looking at the brush set, the holiday brush set from Tarte, but she just didn't need all of the brushes that it came with. So I'm hoping that they come with like a smaller set for Christmas or something, but don't tell her because, I mean, we always know what we're getting each other. But anyway, so this is the little itty bitty liner. It is so, so tiny and thin. And I wish that they would have done like this ombre packaging on this. I think that just would have looked really nice. But this is the like craziest thing I've ever seen. This little nub is so small. I just have never seen a liner with such a fine point, and that's what I really liked about it. So you can see I have like remnants of swatches on my hand. That's from this from yesterday. So you can do like a really, really thin line, or you can do a thicker line. And I used it today for the first time. It was super easy to use. It is felt, which I'm not usually a fan of felt tip liners because it just like the felt wears down quicker than like a brush would. So I don't know how long this will last, like the brush tip itself. But I think that it did a really, really nice job, and it's very black. I don't think it's not very shiny or anything, which I'm all about like the matte, but it's not, I don't know, it's what I was looking for. I didn't do a wing because I haven't been into that. I really got out of doing winged liner recently. I think, I don't know, I've just been into the more thick line, thicker at the edge, of course, like around to make my eye a little rounder. But this just seems like a really good one. Who knows how long it'll last. It was like 20 bucks. But when this is out, I'll probably just go back to the Jessie's Girl now that I know that you can get it at Walgreens. But using this Chanel mirror thing, I want to get like a handheld mirror, and the one that I really want is, there was a Chanel like gift with purchase one a while ago. People are selling it on eBay for like 50 bucks, which maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I really, really want that one. But if you guys know of any places that sell like nice handheld mirrors, not like just the plastic ones, I don't know why I don't want that, but I just want a nice one that I can like look at myself, because I have my farther away mirror where I'm getting ready, and then I have a close-up mirror, but I would like to have a bigger one than like a compact. Like this is kind of hard to see, so I want to have like a full face handheld mirror. So if you have any suggestions, I would really appreciate that. That's been something I've been like searching for months as well, and I just can never find it. But going back to me and Chloe's shopping trip, so when we were looking at all the fancy clothes, oh my god, at Nordstrom, I love going there. We don't have one where I live, so going to Nordstrom is always such a treat, and their employees are just so amazing. Like I don't know what you have to do to like become such an amazing customer service person, but they all really, really are. And so we were just browsing around looking for my freaking leather jacket, and so we were in like the nice women's clothes area, and I didn't know that they had like a bridal section, and so we're like milling around the dresses, not like the wedding dresses, but the normal dresses, and we see like the bridal section, and we're both like, oh my god, because neither of us have ever seen wedding dresses in person. Like I've never been wedding dress shopping with anyone. I've only ever seen them on like Say Yes to the Dress, and it was so amazing. Like it took my breath away to see those dresses, and we were like, should we go in? And we were like, no, because then we'll want to get married like tomorrow. So we didn't go in, but I don't know, it made me feel like a certain way that I was just like, wow, this is like such a magical place to be. And so I cannot wait till some of my friends start getting married so I can see them in wedding dresses and go shopping with them and stuff. But that was, I just have never seen them, and they were so beautiful. I'm sure like going to Nordstrom is extremely expensive for a wedding dress, but if you are like a bride to be and you want to go somewhere really, really nice, I would say check out Nordstrom. I don't know if every Nordstrom has a bridal section, but the one at King of Prussia does. And so after that, we were like looking at all the stuff, and then that's when we saw the Burberry leather jacket that we were both like, oh my god, kill me, I want this. And so we're like looking all around, and this guy comes walking up to us with like a tray of like champagne and wine, and he's like, Prosecco? And we're like, like we didn't know if it was like to buy or like what it was for. And we were like, are you sure? And he's like, yes. And so he's like explaining the different ones, and so we both took the Prosecco, and we were just like walking around in Nordstrom with these freaking glasses of Prosecco. It was just so weird, you guys. Like, stuff like that happens to us all the time, and we're just like, who are we? Like, what is our lives? It's so weird, but it was so much fun, and we felt so fancy looking at all the expensive clothes and stuff. So it was just such a fun day. We went to Cheesecake Factory like midway through and just sat at the bar and got appetizers and drinks. Chloe had the most amazing drink. It's a blueberry mojito, and I really hate mojitos. Like, I don't know, just the flavor of them is disgusting to me, but that was so good. So I would really recommend it, even for those of us who don't like mojitos. It was delicious, and that's what I'm gonna get the next time. But we always get the mac and cheese balls, which are awesome, and she gets what it was like called Buffalo Blast or something. It's like fried buffalo chicken. It was delicious as well, but pretty much we couldn't eat anything because we were just talking the whole time. I just can't explain how nice it was to be with her. Like, it's really hard for me to not see her like we did in the past, since we lived together for 4 years. We were with each other every day. Like, we did every single thing together, and now living apart is just so weird. But then when we're together like we were yesterday, it's like nothing has changed, and we've only gotten closer, and I absolutely love it. So Chloe, if you're watching this, I absolutely love you, and I know you hate me, but I know that means you love me. So yeah, I think that's all I had to talk to you guys about. This is the shirt that I got at Macy's for my date. I really love this shirt. It's by Rachel Roy, and it's like a, I don't know how I can show you very easily, but it's like a asymmetrical hem, and it has like a little bit of a slit in the side, but it's not, I feel like shirts with slits in the side are always like they go up too high, and then you have to wear something underneath it. I don't know, I think that's so weird, but this is a perfect shirt. I just wear it with black skinny jeans and those lucky boots that I showed you. And we saw Ms. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I think that was what it was called. Rachel's home this weekend, my sister, and so we went, me, her, and my mom, to see it last night. It was super spooky. Like, I didn't think it would be that creepy. I guess I should have known because it's Tim Burton, but it was a little spookier than I thought it would be. Like, I'm not a person that likes scary movies. I'll watch like really intense TV shows and like dramas and like thrillers like that, like psychological thrillers, but I don't like spooky, like creepy, weird type of stuff. That's just not my thing. So I was pretty scared at certain parts in that movie, especially those like faceless like Slenderman things. I don't know, it was really weird, but it was a pretty good movie, and something, it's so fun to have Rachel home. We have to take her back today. And the craziest thing about this weekend, it has felt like the best, longest weekend, even though it's the same amount of time as any other weekend. But I have been to and from Philly and to and from King of Prussia in the last 24 hours, like yesterday, 24 hours. It was from 5 p.m. Friday till 5 p.m. on Saturday. I was in to and from both places, and I slept so well last night. I went to sleep at like 10:30 and woke up at 8:30 this morning. It just felt so good. So I don't know what we're up to today. I want to maybe watch some more Daredevil. I thought I had some things that I wanted to do, but I can't remember anymore, and it's such a dreary day. I feel like we'll never see the sun again. I realized I forgot to tell you guys two things. One, I looked at the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks, and I want them all, but they of course are having like a holiday set of the mini ones like they did last year, so I'm gonna wait to get that set at the VIB sale. I hope that it's still available then. It had amethyst, truffle or tuxedo, and two other colors. None of them are ones that I had, so that seemed like a good deal. And then I wanted to ask you guys, is Suicide Squad actually a bad movie, or is it just getting really bad press? Because well, it'll be too late by the time you see this, but on Sundays I always try to go see a movie in the afternoon. Usually I just go by myself, and I love it. I love that tradition. And there's not too many movies out right now that I haven't seen, but I haven't seen Suicide Squad, but I've heard like such bad things about it, and I don't know if that's just because people are pissed that like the Joker isn't in it as much as they wanted, or if it's actually really bad. So I might just see it and for my opinion myself, but if you've seen it, let me know what you think. I'll update you guys if I do see it. But yeah, I wanted to ask you guys that because I was just looking at the show times, and I think I might go and see it this afternoon. Maybe Rachel will want to see it with me. I'll ask her if she ever wakes up. I feel like she just sleeps in forever. I don't know how to sleep in anymore. I just literally don't know how, but yeah, so I might do that today, but we'll see. It's just so much fun to be back filming videos and catching up with you guys. I really, really missed it, and I just really appreciate all of you guys who are here and watching and excited about seeing my videos. That means so much to me, like a crazy amount that you guys are excited that I'm making videos again. It just makes me feel really, really special. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, I really hope to see you guys soon. Next weekend I should have time to film maybe a video. Of course, going places and doing things, and there's never that much free time anymore for some reason, but I just hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you really soon.